What happened while we were away, brought to you by One Big Beautiful Bill.
And I think the president is going to encourage everyone this morning to get in line and get the votes done.
President Trump himself spoke to reporters prior to meeting with Republicans.
Look, the alternative is a 68% tax increase. And you can blame the Democrats for that and one or two grandstanders. We only have one or two, but we have tremendous support. But you'll have a 68% tax increase, or you'll get a massive tax decrease. You'll get a tax cut, the likes of which we've never had before. This is bigger than any Ronald Reagan tax cut. It's even bigger than the tax cut that I gave, because as you know, that's being extended and increased.
Council of Economic Advisors Chairman Stephen Meeran says the tax cuts alone within the bill is worth its passage.
From this bill will absolutely create higher growth, and the Council of Economic Advisors today just released a paper, an analysis, a long paper. You can find it on our website, on the CEA website, where we find that the tax bill will raise GDP by 4.2 to 5.2%. It'll create 7 million new jobs, and it'll increase take-home pay for a typical family of four by about $8,000 to $13,000. So this bill is going to create an economic boom.
Others, like Texas Congressman Chip Roy, say the bill has some legitimate, objectively good things in it, but as of Sunday evening, it failed to meet the moment. We'll hear more from Congressman Roy at the bottom of the hour. The Supreme Court ruled in an 8-1 decision yesterday the Trump administration does indeed have the authority to strip temporary protected status from upwards of 350,000 Venezuelan nationals. The lone dissent vote was from Ketanji Brown Jackson. President Trump held a phone call with Russian President Vladimir Putin yesterday. Trump said it went well. Putin said it was helpful. And for the 51st time this year, maybe we're closer to peace in Ukraine. Secretary of State Marco Rubio testified in front of a Senate panel this morning and says Syria is about to go postal.
If we engage them, it may work out. It may not work out. If we did not engage them, it was guaranteed to not work out. In fact, it is our assessment that, frankly, the transitional authority, given the challenges they're facing, are maybe weeks, not many months, away from potential collapse and a full-scale civil war of epic proportions.
In Chicago, Mayor Brandon Johnson brags about his discriminatory hiring practices.
The only thing that the mayor talks about is the hiring of black people. No, what I'm saying is when you hire our people, we always look out for everybody else. We are the most generous people on the planet. I don't know too many cultures that have play cousins. That's how generous we are.
Well, U.S. Assistant Attorney General for Civil Rights Harmeet Dillon says, say stupid things, win stupid prizes. The DOJ is now investigating the city of Chicago for violations of the Civil Rights Act in their hiring and contractual processes based on Mayor Johnson's comments that you just heard. U.S. Interim Attorney for New Jersey, Alina Habba, is dropping charges against Newark, New Jersey Mayor Ras Baraka after he and a cadre of foaming-at-the-mouth Democrats attempted to storm an immigration and Customs Enforcement detention facility in New Jersey for oversight. However, U.S. Attorney Habba is pressing felony charges against Congresswoman Lamonica McIver. Habba says Congresswoman McIver assaulted, impeded, and interfered with law enforcement. If convicted, Congresswoman McIver faces prison time. You can see her in the red jacket here in this video from @BrickSuit on X, shoving and elbowing at least one ICE officer. Governor Permission Structure, your thoughts?
Donald Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons.
Learning Chinese today. Today's phrase is, that's not a very nice thing to say about Venezuela.
这对于委内瑞拉来说不是什么好话。
The federal government is set to pay out nearly $5 million to settle a lawsuit brought by the family of Ashley Babbitt, a J6er who was senselessly fatally shot during the events at the Capitol on January 6th of 2021. Dr. Ezekiel Emanuel tells MSNBC there's no way Biden didn't have cancer for the entire time he was president.
Would it be fair to say it's likely to have had this for at least several years?
Oh, more than several years. You don't get prostate cancer.
So I just want to stop you. So this is not speculation. If you have prostate cancer that is spread to the bone, then he's most certainly, you are saying, had it when he was president of the United States.
Oh, yeah. He did not develop it in the last 100, 200 days. He had it while he was president. He probably had it at the start of his presidency in 2021. Yes, that I don't think there's any disagreement about that.
And finally, this from the Babylon Bee.
I've been a Nazi as long as I can remember. I believe all the standard Nazi stuff. I hate minorities and undesirables. I think Aryans should rule the world. The Third Reich shall rise again. All the classics. But it's not as fun to be a Nazi anymore. When they started calling Elon Musk a Nazi and Trump and, pretty much every Republican, it made it a lot harder for me to stand out. It's like I go out in public and I'm like, hey, everyone, I'm a Nazi. And they're like, big deal. Everyone we don't like is a Nazi. It makes me feel less special.
That guy looks familiar. You can watch the entire clip on all the Babylon Bee's social channels, and that's what happened while we were away.